All right, welcome in, Taurus, new moon healer. How are you? Hope everybody's doing great today. Welcome in. Let's see where we go today. In the extended, I will go deeper into your astrological chart and talk more about how all of the retrogrades are hitting where you in what parts in your chart they're hitting. Okay, and that will tell you what parts in your life are being activated or impacted by these retrogrades. The one thing that did jump out at me when I was doing your chart was, especially if you're an ascendant Taurus, is that you have Capricorn in that ninth house of belief systems. And Pluto is in there going back and forth like a truck backing up and forth over your belief system. So, depending on what's going on, you could wobble back and forth in how you believe. You may feel like I need to stand firm in my belief systems and I'm plugged into this maybe traditional kind of belief system. And with Chiron and North Node in your 12th house of spirituality, you may be having some kind of spiritual awakening over this time period. The end of this year, there might be some big change that happens in your life that really tests your faith. Okay, so wow, this one just won't quit. This new moon, as I'm doing this reading, we are really in the strong energy of new moon in Virgo, which is a manifestation energy of I'm manifesting what is good for me, what is healthy for me. And if I have lived my life in a belief system that has kept me in a situation that has been not healthy for me, I'm going to know about it big time right now. The universe is really going to show me that. Yep, stormy and home. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of experience going on for you right now. What do I want to use here? This. That is calling into question how you believe. Like I said, we'll go deeper into things in the extended about your chart. I do want to say, let me see, there's one more thing I wanted to mention here. Well, okay, so that's what I was going to say. So Virgo is in your fifth house, and fifth house is the house of fun and joy and sex and cool stuff, and let's really enjoy the beginning of this relationship and let's have fun. I feel like you might be having some kind of misalignment with your spiritual beliefs and having the moon and the sun and Mercury in that fifth house. You might be at odds with yourself about starting a new relationship right now, or ending a relationship right now that's been very unhealthy for you. Okay, there might be those two things kind of converging. All right, so Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, resisting the new path, Devil energy, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So I just feel like there's at some point in your life, Taurus, there's been a sense of I'm doing what I'm doing because of a duty I have. I am staying in a situation that is unhealthy for me because it's important for me to do so for some reason, whether your family doesn't believe in divorce or you have children, or there's some experience here that's causing you to stay in something that's unhealthy. New moon in Virgo. It's got to be about healthy, right? So sun, moon, and Mercury. Mercury is going direct on the 15th, so tomorrow. And that Mercury direct is basically saying, out with it. Okay? You got to speak your truth about this. And there could be some kind of upheaval from this, whether you're around your home life. And there could be some real resistance for you to even dare to think about this. I feel like some of you are like, no, I'm staying in this traditional situation because this is what I believe I'm supposed to do. Capricorn in the ninth house. I'm plugged into this kind of lifestyle. But Pluto back in the truck up. We're in Capricorn now, and Capricorn is these are the rules. I don't make the rules, right? But starting next year, so October 10th, Pluto is going direct in Capricorn. So right now, as we have it kind of backing up, we're kind of going backward into traditions that may not be healthy for us. And this is Capricorn right here, and Saturn. right? Saturn, where is Saturn in your chart right now? Saturn in Pisces is in the 11th house, worried about friend circles, worried about trashing your friend circles. Okay, that's one of the reasons. All right, so Moon, there we are again. There's Libra time happening right now. Virgo new moon, Libra time, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to solidify new friend circles, new social circles, new business circles, new ways of earning money, or something like that. There's Virgo, the Hermit, Queen of Pentacles, to keep yourself safe. I feel like you're trying to realign some things for yourself here. King of Swords. Some of you are going to a lawyer. My goodness. Aquarian energy. Lots of Aquarian energy here. So next year, I've started to say October 10th, Pluto goes direct, but it's still in Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn is about rules. This is the way we do things here. And over the next 6 months, it's going to move into Aquarius. That's happening next year. So here we are in Aquarius time. Here we are Libra time, something begins. Aquarius time, something advances. And really reinventing yourself. Okay? 10 of Swords, leaving this behind. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are leaving behind a life of duty to the connection. All right. So this could be a connection to a family member, could be a connection to a husband or a wife, could be a connection to a religion, could be a connection to a political party, something like that, that is like my tradition. I stay within my tradition. The movement of Pluto going into Aquarius. Now, if you have Capricorn in that 9th house, it's about belief systems. But Aquarius for you is career. And it doesn't have to be, so career is sort of a job-based word. What career really means is how do we express ourselves in the world? And in the Western culture, it tends to be around our job titles and stuff like that. But that's too small. All right, that's too small. This is about what is our legacy? What do we want to be known for? And I feel like you really, instead of being in a legacy where you're kind of behind the scenes or something like that, I really feel like you want to be seen as a philanthropist or something along those lines. So if this kind of experience is ending and there's a lot of money involved, maybe you inherit a lot of money or something like that. I feel like philanthropy or really leaning into helping people is the path forward. All right. And that might be really what you want to do. Really what you want to do. So this 3 of Pentacles, you could be going into a partnership with a Libra, a Cancer, a Hermit, a Virgo, or an Aquarian, Capricorn. Okay, so the other 2 Earth signs are here. And it's innovation. It's innovative, and it's also about human rights, women's rights. You know, we're moving beyond the traditional into something more innovative, right? 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you might be a little bit inspired by a fire sign who's doing that, who's helping people. All right. I feel like you, 5 of Swords. I almost feel like this is a situation where you kind of want to outdo a person. Like you want to shine brighter than another person for some reason. I do think that's a little bit in the ego category, and that might not work out to do that for that reason. So if you're really looking to lean into help people, it's really about helping people. If it's about being angry about another person, that's a thing that needs to be worked through before you go doing this, before you go stepping into or even figuring out the path. There's healing that needs to happen here. So there's fear. Maybe there's fear around divorce. Yep. Fear, ending of a cycle, the Death card. Yep. New path. Right. Fear around the new path. But I do feel like this is happening. 4 of Wands, the Temperance card, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah. This is loud. All right. So you definitely have a new path, a new direction. You might be moving your home. You might be like, okay, we're packing up, like mom's passed away. So there's no need to have us have this house anymore. So I'm going to pack it up and I'm going to move to Brazil. I'm going to move to Portugal. I'm going to move to Austin, Texas. I don't know, like wherever you've been kind of wanting to go, physically, wherever you've been wanting to go. So the earth stuff doesn't leave you. It's not like, oh, all of a sudden you become this watery person or this airy person or fiery person even. What happens is you innovate yourself physically. So physically, how you spend money, physically, where you physically live, how you earn money. Maybe there's some kind of innovation that you're needing to do. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like, wow, there's this person who's doing stuff. I'm inspired by that. But this Five of Swords is bothering me. Like, why is that Five of Swords there? Empress, Four of Cups, Chariot, and the Tower. Yeah, I feel like there's a relationship. Okay, so there's this central way of life, but there's somebody over here, Gemini, Aquarius, no, it's not Aquarius. Well, maybe Aquarius. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Sag, Cancer. There's somebody over here who you feel has like taken something from you. They've taken something from you, or they're outshining you, or something like that. And there's a real desire to kind of shut them down or outshine them or something like that. Tower. Eight of Pentacles in terms of their work. Ace of Wands. So you may be getting some new ideas, and I feel like this needs to be handled. If there's a person that you're feeling angry about, maybe that's an animating force for you. Maybe that's something that's really important to you. But I feel like coming at it, if you're going to go toward helping people, I think it's got to come from a purer place. I think this needs healing first. If there's like a divorce and there's a third party and you're like super angry about that, you need to work through that. If you are super angry about another person who's shining their light brightly in the world, and instead of using it as like being excited that like, look, somebody else can do this, I can do this too, it's almost flipped on its head. So you need to flip it back around and be like, hey, that's awesome. This person is doing it. I'm going to do it too. This person is inspiring me. I just feel like there's a real anger about being inspired by this person or something like that. Maybe a jealousy along those lines or something like that. And it's not mean or vindictive or anything like that, but it's just like, I want to be where they are. So do it. I feel like there's such a big change here that you are going in a direction of a totally new way of life that's going to be expansive, that's going to be animated, right? There may be this little stormy period here for a little bit. Stormy. Libra, Scorpio. 2 weeks, 2 months, okay? Something over the next 2 weeks or 2 months. So in the extended, I'm going to dig into your astrology chart and give you some themes that are going to be working through the rest of this year, really. Okay. So Taurus, link is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.